Welcome back. Today I've got something really cool to share with you. This is the Lego car that I just finished building. This is a Lego muscle car. And if you're wondering, no, this is not my creation or idea. I wish it was because it's a great build. And no, this is not an official Lego set. This is actually from a book that I own on my iPad. This is I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to see this, but this is the Lego Build It book, Amazing Vehicles. And this shows you how to build 10 different models using the pieces from this set right here. This is Lego Creator Set 5867 Super Speedster, which is a great creator set. And if you're familiar with my channel, you've been around for a while, you probably remember the sequel to this book, which I went through in great detail. This is the Lego Build It book, More Amazing Vehicles. And I'd say a couple years ago, I went through and I built every single model from this. So I built all 10 of these. And now I thought I would continue on with that. And today I'll show you a build from the second book, or which is actually the first book. This is the sequel to that book that I'm going through on my iPad because this is the newer one, but I'm going through the older one here, and I thought it'd be fun to show you the Lego muscle car. Before we look at the car, if you're curious about the book, I'll take you through it here. I want to at least show you all the models that you can build with this. Here's a table of contents. I think I already built the first one on this, which is the off-roader. You can build a go-kart, the muscle car, which I built a stroller, multi-purpose truck. You can build a historic racer, classic car, which may be something that I want to build, the wheel loader, the street rod, and also a rescue truck. Here's the page on the muscle car, and they give it some ratings here. So for complexity, it's a 1 out of 3, functions 2 out of 3, and pieces 2 out of 3. And then they show you a few photos of it. And at the bottom here, it says muscle car, design notes, fast back, body design, hood scoops, exposed exhaust pipes, technical specifications I'm not really going to get into, but its features are opening doors, which really isn't much. And then I'll show you kind of what this looks like as you go through. They give you each step. As you can see, it's a little more complex than what a typical Lego set would be. They wouldn't usually have you put on 8 pieces or 10 pieces or whatever the case is, but that's the only way that you can build something this complex in such a short period of time with so few pages. Now that we got through all that, here's the thing you really want to see. Here's the Lego muscle car. I think from this angle, it's probably its best look. If you move around to the side, I'll show you the door as it opens and closes. Nothing too crazy there. One thing that I really don't like about the door is that it slides up and down. See, I can move that. And I have it aligned so it's flat with the bottom. I think that's the way they intended it to be. But if you open it, you can see the interior a little bit. I'll show you more on the other side where the driver's side is, and you can see the steering wheel. One thing that I also don't like on this side is how that kind of moves around, but that's nothing major. That's just fine. I think they were just kind of limited for pieces. The wheels look good over here. I love this sweep that they have going on the back. It really looks nice. This kind of reminds me of an older like Mustang, and that especially once you get to the back here. Very squared off. Inside here, they've got the tail lights, so you have the reverse lights, the tail lights, and also turn signal lights, bumpers for exhaust tips. And this is a complaint that I have throughout this entire set is they don't have any silver pieces or gray pieces like this, so you have the white exhaust, which looks okay. I think it does the job. Over here, this is sort of like where the license plate would be. That looks good as well. We'll look at the top while we're back here too. You can see all the way back through the back of the car, and they did a really good job putting this roof together. That was really interesting build. This whole center section here, the way it came together and the way it's pieced in there is really fun. Over here, we'll move to this side again. Pretty similar to the other side. This is always kind of bothering me how these slide around, but if we open up that, you can see inside the muscle car, got the steering wheel on there, which is kind of cool because the steering wheel actually moves up and down. So you can kind of tilt that and angle it the way you want. There's even, if you look really closely here, gas pedal inside there, the way they have that set up. I guess that's what it's supposed to be, like gas and brake pedals. That's a really good attention to detail. I like the inside of the doors too. You actually have like a handle inside the door where you could open and close it. Shuts really nice. Here's another kind of bummer is that the hood doesn't open. So that's all sealed up, but it does have a really nice scoop here. And I like what they did with the front of it here. Without a whole lot of tile pieces to mess around with, the hood has all kinds of nice details where it has angles and it really looks good. That's so much better than leaving it flat. Side profile, take a look at that. Looks so good. Stop moving. Let's open the hood up. I can't remember what it had in there. I don't know if it has any kind of engine at all. I think I'm about ready to ruin this thing, but yeah, there you go. Cut them unpieced it a little bit, but that's what the front end looks like. They even went as far as putting shocks in there, or what looks like shocks. So it looks good with the hood off. Comes off in a whole nice clip there. We'll put that back on. Actually, I think I might need to move this back a little bit. Let's put it back together here. As that thing moves again. Ooh, yeah, now we're starting to have everything fall apart. Everything's kind of pieced together really nicely, but once you interrupt that, things start going crazy. I want to give you a nice shot from the front. That's what I was going for right there. Check out the grill. You got the fog lights. Hood scoop looking really mean on there. Flip it around to the side. We'll get a good profile of the side here again. Nice close up. Got to keep moving those things. Blue seats inside. All these have blue seats, unfortunately. But yeah, really great build. Really happy with it. A couple things I would change, but the important thing to remember with this build and with all the builds from this set is that you're really limited with the pieces that you have that came with the Super Speedster. So they really do a good job with what they have to work with, and I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Great angles from all around. This is just a great piece to sit around inside your collection. So there you go. There is the Lego muscle car. Hope you enjoyed checking that out. I know on this channel I like to keep things pretty friendly to beginners that are trying to get into building Lego and show people how to build stuff. This build is a little too advanced for that, so I will just show it off to you here. If you want to see anything else from the book that I showed you, I'd be happy to build anything from it. So you saw that in the beginning of the video. Leave me a comment if you want to see something. I'm actually thinking about building the classic car next. I think that's probably the coolest build from this, but if you want to see something else, let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.